Good morning, my friends all over the world. Can you believe that? Can you even believe that? And I can talk to anybody, anywhere, because of the internet. Isn't that wonderful? So many wonderful things about it, so many not so wonderful things about it. Yeah, it is Wednesday? It's Wednesday, last day of June, June 30, 2021. Let's see what's in our book for today after I take my first sippa out of my brand new cuppa. It's so hot up here. I don't know why it's hot up here, but it is this morning. Probably just me having a hot flush. Would somebody that's over 70, almost 71, please tell me what age you have to be before these hot flashes quit? Good heavens! I started having them, when I was about 40, 45. And I asked my mother, I said, good heavens, you never talked about these awful sticky hot flashes. And she said, well, Joy, I only had one. Oh, doesn't it figure? I only had one. I have about one every 5 minutes. Okay, June 30, and guess what? I forgot to put my contact lenses in. So I'm going to have to go get some glasses if you expect me to be able to read this. Give me a second. I better take a day off and clean up my craft areas. I've been doing so many different things that everything I own is out. Oh my goodness, I have got to spend a day doing that. All right, dear ones, you got your book open. Are you ready? Today's devotion is called Private Service. And for those of you who may be new, I don't think I have any new people here, but if you are and you don't know, I have what's called an Amazon store. A lot of people ask me to get an Amazon store. So if you're interested in getting this devotional book, which is called The Illustrated Words of Jesus for Women, but it's also for men, if you're interested in this or in my Bible that you've seen me use, they are in my Amazon store now under books. Just an FYI. All right. Ooh, I can see so much better. Private service. Matthew 6:4 in the New Living Translation. Give your gifts in private, and your Father who sees everything will reward you. Ah, how awesome is that? And Jesus himself said it. Give your gifts in private, and your Father who sees everything will reward you. That is true. That is so true. Jerry and I get so many things just out of the blue. Just out of the blue. And we're like, well, I wonder how that happened. Well, I wonder where that came from. Well, I wonder why somebody would send us that. It's just unbelievable how God can reward you. And it's not going to float down from heaven on a cloud with some angel sprinkling fairy dust over you or something. It comes in real life, in the mail, via a visit, a package, a word, just so many things. It's just, you just live a life of constant blessing. And I just love the Lord so much for it. I love the Lord so much that his word is true. Over all the ages, his word remains completely accurate. Think about that. Why do you do what you do? Teach Sunday school, work with refugees, lead a Bible study, help out at an animal shelter. Whatever you do to serve God, why do you do it? If no one else knew what you were doing, giving or praying, would you still do it? The Christian life is not about showing off. Helping others, being generous, sacrificing for someone else. Those are all good things. But if you live that way just so people will say, wow, what a generous person, then that's all the reward you are going to get. Do things privately so that only you and God know about your generosity. Oh, I love that I know that. I love that I know that. I really do. I don't know how many people, how many young people, teenagers, beautiful teenage girls and lovely teenage boys, killing themselves because they didn't get the recognition they thought they should get for something they said or something they did. Or this is why every man, woman, and child must know their Creator. You must. You have to. Because if you don't know who God is, and you don't know who Jesus is, and you don't know who the Holy Spirit is, your whole life is going to be a concoction of what human beings do or say. And human beings are major screw-ups. They are, as Joyce Meyer calls them, crackpots. Thank God Jesus can use a crackpot, and the light shines through them even more than a non-crackpot. That was her sermon. But yes, we must get our affirmation and our self-worth and our self-esteem from the Bible, and from knowing who we are and whose we are. That we belong to the Most High God. And He's the one that determines our value. And we all are a precious, precious gem to Him. We are so precious. He sent His Son to die on the cross. So all of us, not just some of us, all of us could be saved. So that's really good today, don't you think? All right, my friends. I got to get back. I've got to get everything cleaned up, and I've got to get on to my lounge gown. It was so cute. I've always got hair. I cut my hair all the time, y'all. I've always got little hairs floating around someplace. One of the ladies that's doing the lounge gown challenge at my other channel, most of you came from my other channel, so you know what I'm talking about. She said, I'm going to call it an evening gown. I love that. I did start a name on Instagram today. So if you'll go watch my latest video, you'll see a reminder of the instructions, a reminder of the prizes, and the name that I chose to show your pictures on Instagram. Okay? But this is all about today's devotion. So I'll let you go, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye for now.